It's going to be a crazy day today, guys. It's going to be a crazy day. If you're at GameStop, get ready to be glued to your computer screen for the entire day. So here's your disclaimer. Let's get right into it because I have something that I'm going to rant about. There have been several news outlets that are reporting things that are wrong. They're reporting that GameStop, GameStop is up. GameStop was at 45 yesterday, at the beginning of yesterday, skyrocketed up at the end of day to 91. It's 91.71 at the end of day. In after hours trading, it was up to 200, right? That's not including, there was a couple spikes. There was actually a spike of a transaction for $350. I believe it was pre-market before yesterday as well. So that's not including those things. That's just, it was up to, and it's down from the 200 to 143 at the time that I'm recording this. It actually dipped back down to like 120 and change, and then actually it's up again to 143. It was even up from Germany. Their trading over there was up even more than that. But here's the thing, that they are, mainstream media is like, oh, the redditors are back. They've banded together again. Bullshit. This is not redditors are, they're also reporting redditors are surprised. Wait, we band together and we're also surprised that it's rising at the same time. Can you get your facts straight? Did we band together or are we surprised that it's going up? What's the deal? Number one, we've been banded together. Everyone's been banded together. If you're on the GameStop bandwagon, you've been together. You've been a community. We've been supporting each other for a while. So that didn't change. None of that changed. We're not banding together again, pumping the stock up again. That's not what happened. Sorry, I got so excited I forgot what I was talking about. Number two, they are also reporting that we are surprised it went back up again so much. Bullshit again. We're not surprised. We knew it was going to go back up. That's why we put the little diamond hands thing on everything. Diamond hands to the moon. Surprised it's going back up. No, we're not surprised. You're surprised, mainstream media. Maybe you're the ones that are surprised. We're not surprised. No one's surprised that's been in the stock and holding the stock. We're not surprised. That's why we're holding the stock. Did you not understand? No, why would we be holding it if we expect it to go down? No, we expect it to go up. That's why we're holding it. Why is that such a hard thing to realize? Another thing, number three, and my final point for the day, is that this is, and I mentioned this in the other one, this is all based on volume. All of this is going up based on volume. This is not just some random, especially after hours, right? This is not just some random spike of retail investors doing stuff, no, this was financial institutions. And here's where I put the tinfoil hat on, right, guys? Here's where I put the tinfoil hat on. Right at the end of the trading day, a lot of buy volume, right? A lot of volume, which means the stock goes up. Because with this stock, the more volume, the more the price shoots up. The less volume, the more the price goes down, right? So if people are trading at all, stock is high. Because supply and demand. Just simple supply and demand. So I promised you guys a tinfoil hat theory, and here it is. On Tuesday, the market was red. Red. A lot of good stocks were being sold. Were going down 5%, 10%. Lots of good stocks were being sold. Why? A lot of volume for selling stuff. Who could possibly be selling all of these different positions in all of these different companies, driving the market down, and then buying up GameStop? This GameStop stock. This is, and again, this is just a theory. This is just a game theory, a GameStop theory, but large financial institutions that are very short on GameStop are potentially getting ready to cover positions. And that's why they needed the capital to sell the other positions to cover. And that's what happened I feel like that's what happened Tuesday. Again, tinfoil hat, GameStop theory, that we may have seen that sell-off to prepare for the buying of the stock here. This stock's going to go up today. I know it's been aftermarket. It was up to 200. It's been dropping to 143. Oh, maybe there's going to be a big sell-off. No, I don't think there's going to be a sell-off. I think there's going to be it's not even about financial institutions today. They are starting to, I believe, buy back into it because there was some big buys here. This is not just like a couple retailer investors. No, this was some big buys here. I think that there's going to be a lot of FOMO buying in. I think there's going to be a lot of FOMO buying in, driving it up, and then people are going to, I think it's going to spike at the beginning. It's going to spike at the beginning. It could hold. It could hold throughout the course of the day. We'll see if the more it holds, the better. I mean, this is such a crazy stock that we're gonna have to play by it because I was not expecting this crazy of a jump. I think I even mentioned that in the other video that I was not expecting this crazy of a jump. But this should be. It's gonna be a crazy ride today, guys. It's gonna be a crazy ride. Anything could happen. It could continue to go up more. Well, I mean, I actually know that it will continue to go up more today. I don't know if it will sell off after that. That's the thing. If it holds, diamond hands, fantastic. If it sells off, potentially that's going to be a nice for people that are FOMOing. But people that are FOMOing are going to begin. They're going to start buying in at the beginning, so it's going to spike up at the beginning. So that's just my thoughts on it. It's going to be a crazy day. It's going to be a crazy day. I mean, if you're just diamond hands holding until crazy numbers, then this is completely irrelevant for you. But yeah, it's going to be another crazy day of even retail is going to, a lot of retail investors are going to jump back in. That's just my thoughts. And again, my thoughts that this is financial institutions. This is not just retail investors banding together and buying more randomly at the end of the day. This is financial institutions buying, and they wanted to make sure they were doing it at the end of the day. Also, and then possibly some of the sales from Tuesday are to that they had to do it to liquidate other assets to buy the stock. Again, tinfoil hat, crazy person theory, right? Who knows? I'm stupid, right? So anyway, another thing to mention. This was a tweet from Ryan Cohen, the little frog, and an ice cream cone. This is like referencing his Chewy days of like they used to go out for ice cream after board meetings and stuff like that. Also, it turns out that the CFO did not resign. It was more of an aggressive push him out, fire him, he's not in here anymore, because I think that he was not on board with the new, I think that they found some information that potentially he was in bed with Citadel, or he was, had a hand, because a lot of the other companies that he'd worked with in the past were heavily shorted, and there may have been ties into that, so he may have been just out. And this is just a tweet from Ryan Cohen. There was a frog, which is kind of like, it's supposed to be symbolic, because I was reading some of the things that people were saying about it, like how they interpret it. It was supposed to be symbolic of like from turning a tadpole into a frog in terms of the GameStop business, symbolic of that, right? And then this is the ice cream cone. They used to go out for ice creams, McDonald's ice creams, as like a thing after board meetings in Chewy. So this is symbolic of that. So anyway, I just wanted to give my 2 cents on that. It's going to be a crazy day, guys. It's going to be a crazy day. I guess we'll see what happens. I'm excited to see how high this goes today. I'm excited to see how much of a sell-off or how much people are still FOMOing and they're like wanting to get back in. I mean, it's going to be crazy either way. So good luck today. If you guys haven't bought into GameStop, that doesn't necessarily mean you have to buy in now, because who knows what's even going to happen. But if you're holding, continue holding and see what happens, right? Because I mean, I know, many of you know already that the squeeze is not screws. Even they said it themselves. Like Melvin, CEO, he said it himself. He's like, oh no, that was just retail buyers buying into the hype. Like he even himself said that the squeeze wasn't screws. Anyway, that's it for this one. Just wanted to do another video mentioning some of the stuff. It's gonna be a crazy day today. I'll see you as always. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you as always. Good luck. I will see you as always in the next one.